Hello YouTube, this is Victory here with my very first video on this channel. More victory please. This channel will basically consist of me doing anime reviews, anime news, movie and show reviews, and everything in general outside of Pokemon and gaming, which my other channels do. Link in the description. So this is a two-part series on Toonami. Today I'll be tackling the time schedule Toonami currently has. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay. So we all know Toonami made a surprising return on April 1st, 2012, and with the massive response from fans, fast forward to May 22nd, 26th of 2012, Toonami returns for good, and I personally have been tuning in every week, showing my support, and from the ratings I see everyone else has been too. Uh, so it's been getting a great response for the past 9 to 10 weeks. That is, it has been airing basically. Toonami airs every Saturday at 12 after Adult Swim airs its own content. A full hour of Kingdom Hill, a half hour of Home Movies and Family Guy, and a full hour of Boondocks. And that's basically my problem that I have today. They have been teasing ever since April 1st. If you want Toonami back, make sure yourself is heard. And we have, but Toonami isn't fully back. Now, I do take into consideration that they are low on fundings and are unable to air a lot of new content. But I feel Toonami should start at 9 o'clock instead of us having to wait till midnight to watch. I mean, 12 is considerably late for some, even on Saturday. So why not start earlier? I mean, Adult Swim airs every day of the week. So why can't we have 3 more hours for us to enjoy? Some may say, but I thought they didn't have funding to bring in new content. But uh, there are shows licensed by Cartoon Network that are well animated enough and are suitable enough to air on Toonami that could basically be placeholders essentially until we get new anime and content. There are shows like Young Justice or the new Thundercats or maybe even Ben 10 that will be great until we get new content. I mean, they already are on CN. Why not move them up so they may actually get viewed? Because outside of Ben 10, the other two aren't really getting viewed as much because they are showed on Saturdays so early with all the other smaller anime shows. I feel they could better benefit if they were aired later on that day. I mean, not to mention, it's already licensed by Cartoon Network. No need for dubbing, no need to shipping it to, other countries. I mean, it's already available for us. So, a small fee maybe, and you can move it up to Toonami until we get that new content that we've been craving for. Um, Also, on another note relating to the schedule, a lot of Toonami's audience wants it to return to its weekday schedule. I personally think one, it's impossible, and two, I think it would be a bad idea. Bringing back the first issue, Adult Swim has been airing for the longest now, every day, and I personally believe it would be nearly impossible for it to claim their spot. Secondly, I believe breaking up Toonami's current core audience would be a bad idea. Uh, they've been receiving from 700,000 to 1 million views per week. A little more if you really adding up the views. Uh, but per show, 700,000 to 1 million views every week. And I feel like breaking that up and spreading that apart, across the weekdays will really hurt how they will be, viewed. It will really hurt their ratings. Um, Breaking up that core audience that they are guaranteed to have every Saturday. Um, I personally think is a bad idea for their future if they do decide to do it. But there's a slim chance they can make it good. You know, make sure everything works out all right and benefit them. Speaking of Toonami's future, I might get a little hate for this. I hate to bring this up, but I have to talk about it. I have to speak on it. As you know, Toonami ended in 2008, 4 years ago, and basically it's bound to happen again. Maybe not for another 2 decades, maybe even later, but all good things come to an end. And Toonami, unless they get their own network like Funimation, are bound to end one day. It's painful to think about, but it's true. It will end one day, and it won't come back. I mean, it's gonna hurt, but for the time we have with Toonami, I believe we should just enjoy it. Um, this concludes the first part of the Toonami video. Next part is soon to come. So until then, bye guys. On victory.